Hello everybody, welcome for today's session number 3, and I am excited to have you all here. Please sit back, relax, and let's dive together into today's session. Recently we talked how to build the website, okay, and today's session we need to talk about web fundamentals and footprinting. This session very important before doing the web attacks. Our training is website security. That means we have website ethical hacking training and bug bounty. So let's jump to the training. Okay. What is a web server? Web server is a server. It has a software, okay, or hardware. It stores and processes and deliver web pages to users. Last time we talked about how to build our website. We have a lot of files, CSS files, which is the style. We have the HTML file, and we have the JavaScript file. But also we have the upload and download files, plus we have the input data. All of this information can be processed and delivered, okay, in the web server. It serves the bridge between website and the visitors. Okay, so how the web server works? First of all, user enter website like facebook.com. The browser sends the HTTP request to web server. The web server locates the requested files, HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Then the server responds by sending back the web pages to the user's browser. The browser render the website for interaction. Okay, so example of web servers. There's a lot of web servers. Look like Apache. Apache, it has the difference between Apache and Exam. Most of they are open source web servers and used widely all over the world. But the difference, Exam, it has MySQL included. Okay. Apache, you need to have MySQL. Will not be included, so you need to use MySQL connected to Apache. And Exam have everything working with PHP. Okay, you need PHP language, JavaScript, and Python as well. Apache JavaScript only, I think, so far. Also, we have Nginx. Okay, Nginx, it is optimized for handling large traffic loads. Is a web server. So we have very famous one is Microsoft IIS web server developed by Microsoft, and we have Lightspeed as well. So web server components, we have a hardware, as you know, look like a PC, a server. We have a hardware, and it's a physical. Okay, this hardware have storage, hard disk, for example, store website files and manage the request. Also, we have a software, which is the web server software like Apache, Exam, Microsoft IIS, and so far. So database, as I said, you have to have a database. For example, MySQL, okay, database, one example, and it stores the dynamic content and retrieve information, because database, it has MySQL, it has a tables, it has database name and tables, different tables. Each table has different information and is connected logically between each other. When the user, for example, send a request to the web server communicate the backside to the database to retrieve the information to reply the request. If the user is legitimate user, it can retrieve the information. Otherwise, will be denied to access this information. So networking also it manages the connection between the protocols like HTTP and HTTPS. Okay. So example of real-world web server in action scenario. We have a Facebook. We need to visit Facebook. Facebook web server receives the request, or it retrieves the necessary files from the database. It dynamically generates content using the user post, the comments, and the shared information between other users. The page is delivered to your browser for display. So let's talk about security consideration. The best practice security for the web servers, okay, you need to protect our server using firewalls to prevent unauthorized access. Also, we have to have SSL certificate for encryption, because including the public encryption key. Secure data transmission through HTTPS. Use protocol HTTPS for SSL certificate, which can encrypt the information, transmitted information between the two parties. Regular updates. We have to update frequently, because this update, it has the patch to cover or to mitigate the vulnerabilities. So we have access control as well. It's very good security to restrict user access, because access control, it has look like AAA authentication, authorization, accounting. It can work on what, who, where, and so far. Who are you? The user is legitimate to access or no? Where you need to access, okay? What you need to access, when you need to access. So all of this will be asked through rules inside the access control to restrict any malicious user or any malicious abuse for the information. So also web server footprinting. For today, now we'll try some small lab for web server footprinting. Okay, what is footprinting? For overview, footprinting is the process of collecting information about the website, because today's training is related to website ethical hacking and bug bounty. That means our concern about websites. So we have special tools, special commands, special techniques and tactics for web pages. So we need to access the information about websites and assess the security risk before attacking occurs, either ethically or for penetration testing or maliciously for cybersecurity. So we have some tools now. We can try to use those tools, how to get information about some websites. Before that, let's talk about IP addresses. So the unique numerical identifier for web server, because for any internet or computing device, it has to have IP address for communication. IP address for layer 3 in networking. If you already watch my networking training, I already gave a lot of information about networking, full story. Okay, I recommend you to refer to my training. Help find geolocation, hosting provider details, because each country or area, it has a specific IP address range, and through these ranges we can know this coming from X, Y country or area. Okay, so example, using ping Facebook. Let's now do some in the CMD, for example. Okay, we need to make a ping to google.com. For example, this website, we need to find it is a date or it is online, is active. We can know and get the IP address of that one. Enter. So it show me it has IP address version 6. Okay, as you see here, and it is active. Okay, if I need to know the version 4, I think I need to put -4. I think, let me check. Yeah, it's correct. So that means I need to get ping for version 4, and I get the IP address of version 4, that one. So this is how to do the ping. Okay, so now I need to make let's keep in the same commands, nslookup. Okay, so we write nslookup and a.a.a.a to find the domain name of this IP address. Okay, so it show me that it is DNS for Google. Okay, using this IP address. If I make 1111111, it show me it is 1111. Okay, this belong to Cloudflare domain name, DNS name. Okay, I know that one because. So also we can make ns lookup my dash type. What's the type I need to find? MX record. This is for Google, for example. Okay, google.com. This is to show me the mail server of Google. Okay, MX, enter. It show me using address, okay, this version 6 unknown server. This is mail server for Google called smtp.google. Okay, smtp simple mail transfer protocol server. This is a Google mail server. Also, I can, instead of MX, I can use NS name server. What's the name server in Google? Okay, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 name server. It's called ns3.google and so far. Maybe I need to ping this one, ns3.google.com, to get the IP address. Okay, it show me the IP address of that NS. It is same IP address of Google or no? I'm not sure. Let's see now. Different. This is, I think, wait, sorry, I should make -4. That means version 4. It show me 78, but here it was what? Sorry. Also I need to ping, sorry, come back again. I make it -4 to check the version 4 IP address. Okay, it has different IP address. You see, this is domain name of Google. Maybe I have other domain name which is 1, also have different IP address. Okay, show me 1, it has 3210, 3610, yeah, different IP address. So now I need to make NS. I show you for NS name server. I show MX for email server. I need to show you for all, everything. Okay, show me everything. Name server, show me version MP6, show me version MP4, show me the name primary name server. Okay, yeah, SMTP mail server, it's not shown here, I think. So you need to use MX instead of all. Okay, specialized for mail server. What else I need? Maybe I need to make like this, NS without anything. Let's see. I can retrieve the IP address maybe. Yeah, show me the IP address version 6 and version 4 for Google. Okay, using NS lookup. Maybe I have one more. It has SUA. I'm not sure. Give me this information. Should give me the domain ownership and the administrative details. Okay, SUA. Okay, I'm not sure. Let's see. Okay, give. Very nice. It give me primary name. Okay, name server responsible for mail address. This is the administrative details of that website. Serial and so what else we need to know? Okay, now I show you Bing and NS lookup. I need to show you who is. Okay, who is to get information about this domain. Let's come here to okay, I am in craft. Okay, before to go to craft, let me go and show you why it's not moving. Okay, okay, now it's moved. Okay, I need to search Google inside is who is. Okay, who is lookup from daddy, or maybe you have different one. Who is this one? let's give information about google.com or Facebook, whatever. Okay, Google is very famous, Facebook very famous. It show me is blocked information. Give me normal. Okay, I'm not sure. Facebook.com. Also, no, give information. Okay, well, show me the IP address. Also look like being let's look up for the IP, the domain to give me the IP address. The record can give me the record as well. Okay, SUA, you know that one. MX, this MX. You see, give me same information and more information, not same, more than the NS lookup. Show me the Facebook MX record for version 6 and name server, ABC in Google 1, NS1, NS2, NS3, and so forth. Block same. So we give me a lot of information, by the way. So who is again is created on that date, expired on that date, and the host give me a lot of information. This is about what? About who is. What else we have? Sorry, we have who is domain tools. Also we can go this one because I already select some useful website for you instead to search for yourself, and give me a lot of information. Those used for looking for information, Facebook for the domain or domain name or the website. Okay, I'm not a robot. Yeah, go. Yeah, give me also a lot of information. Give me the registrar. Okay, information about. Show me the also name servers, IP address, the location, California. I'm giving more information here. And okay, this information is very useful when, for example, you have communication with some stranger or some spamming or scamming companies, offering you maybe fake opportunities or job, or maybe fake services. So you need to make a search for this website, and you need to look for many different tools as I show you. Plus there's very good tools I can show you. For example, these are tools I can go to. Scam Advisor. Okay, in Scam Advisor you put the domain name of that company and you look for their reputation. It can give you reputation. It is spamming, scamming, whatever. Okay, put here the website and check. Okay, this is a bonus for you for today's session. What else we have? We have robot. Okay, you check it yourself. Okay, I don't like to make it. Netcraft is very good. Netcraft. Okay, Netcraft. I have this one. I go to Netcraft website. The home. Okay, this is the home. Now I can go to okay, resources, tools. In the tools, I select site report. Okay, site report. I put here Facebook, for example. Okay, in Facebook, I look up. Maybe I put HTTPS as they mentioned here. See here, example, HTTPS. Enter. Look up. What's up? I have customer. I have trainee watching me. Okay, good. Background. Show me site title. You know the title. I showed you last time the title of the website. How to build websites. A header give you a title inside. Show me here's a title, you know. Give you more information, by the way, this Netcraft. Site rank, give me the rank of the site, is good, not good. You go inside and dive deeply to find more information. Description, looking to Facebook, start sharing and connecting with your friend, family. Site, official site. Net block owner, the owner of that site, hosting company, in USA, IP version 4, IP version 6, autonomous system. The autonomous system when you are configuring routers, each router area has autonomous system for routing protocol. This is related to networking. So autonomous system for version 6, and we have reverse DNS. Okay, so we have a domain name server here, domain registrar, who is registrar, organization. So give me more information. Okay, again, for that company you need to dive inside their details to check they are scamming. You need to use Netcraft. By the way, Netcraft, we can install one extension inside your web browser, and this extension, it can, if you are surfing the websites and by wrongly or accidentally you went to suspicious website, Netcraft give you a warning, stop, don't move further, it is spamming or scamming, or maybe have malicious, don't give a recommendation. Okay, look like a security. So also I install here, for your information, McAfee. Okay, McAfee is free. I install it. I didn't install it as a paid version. McAfee, I make Safe Connect. This is also very good. If I go to any malicious or suspicious website, it is give me a warning, don't go inside, this is suspicious. Okay, you need to install it at your network or PC as well. Also, what's the information? Give me more. The IP geolocation. Okay, where it is located, where the things. What else? See, a lot of information given by Netcraft. Okay, assurance, common name, organization, state, country, support TLS, what kind of TLS versions, perfect forward, next protocol. Really, even show you the common issuer common name for their certificate. You see, for the name of the company, not verify, maybe digit cert. Okay, some other have verify, and other companies as well. Issuer location, issuer country. Okay, certificate revocation list, certificate hashes, public key hashes. So too much information. You see, this very rich information getting by Netcraft is very useful as well, and give you the version of the protocol version they are using. There is version 1.3. Public key is have 25. The key links very good. Okay, strong authentication, encryption. You have SHA for encryption, signature algorithm. 256, the links of the key, serial number, cipher. Wow, too much information. Really is amazing, you know. What else? Open here, certificate. So you can keep reading till tomorrow. Okay, you can dive and take a lot of information about the email, domain of the email messages. You can take some demarcs and domain-based message authentication, reporting and conformance, SPF, DKMI, and so information. You see, a very rich information. I think for these are tools. Okay, what else? NSLOOKUP I already talk, using this to retrieve website addresses, domain name. Who is already details, give details about website, registration owner, expiration date, reveal email, contact information, as I show you already. Okay, what else? Programming language. This what web, maybe we need to check this one. Add just for new information and put it here. For example, what web. Okay, what web what web, this is the one. Okay, this is a scanner, by the way. Okay, is a next generation web scanner, okay, including content management, blogging platform. You can put for Facebook, maybe facebook.com. I'm not sure if giving information. So just I'm showing you, give me a lot of information related to that one. Okay, and you read it, because it is related to programming language application used for Apache server, determine the backend. So again, we have to create what information giving to me related to what kind of information. HTTP server is the IP address of the server. Facebook, okay, this IP for HTTP server. Okay, facebook.com moved permanently, country France, IP address there, redirection Facebook, strict transport security, and so far. Maybe other website giving you different information, more information. Okay, I think this here footprinting. Okay, I can. I already talked about init lookup. Okay, where we have a subdomain mail server using MX and security configuration, and so far directories listed hidden. This is very important. But if I need to go to some tools, I need to open my Linux, Kali Linux, to go, because some tools I need to install, other maybe can be inside. I will do it next session, this one, because it's required specification session to show you the directory listed hidden tools of websites, because it's very important to get information about the hidden files, hidden subdomains, and so far. It helps you to find sensitive information. This is for attackers before to do the hacking cycle. They face many phases. Okay, many phases. One of the phases is footprinting, and they need to prepare a lot of information, reconnaissance and footprinting, a lot of information about the target of the victim, until they prepare or customize for a malicious code for delivering to that victim. Okay, other website running on the same server, so shared. Okay, hosting environment, relieving multiple websites using same IP address, because in same IP address it has a lot of websites. Okay, can expose vulnerabilities as well, and domains. Okay, what else? I think I need to give you training here. I think this will go faster. We'll do it next session. Okay, and this is for Dripbuster. It is GUI. It's very nice. This is OWASP Dripbuster, also the same. And I need to show you here. Okay, there's some websites. Site guarding is a free online tool that scans website for malware and vulnerabilities. Okay, I think all of this one I can do it next session, except Nessus alone. It is need a session. Okay, how to install it, how to activate it. Then this is very good. It's widely used in most of the countries for professional to find the vulnerabilities assessment. It is a vulnerability assessment to find the vulnerabilities in any system, not only for websites. Okay, detect the flaws, the bugs across different systems, including websites. So Nikto, also Nikto, I can show you along with Nmap, GoBuster, and Drip and scan enumerations, because this is I do it next session. I think before to go to the next subtopics for the attacks, because after that, after I give you everything related to getting information, understand the website, I need to go to attacks. SQL injection attacks has a lot of video with different attack, cross-site scripting the same, a lot of attacks, different attacks, and the other CSRF, click jacking, those. Each topic it has many videos. You need to learn from zero to hero to be expert on those attacks. But as I told you before that, I need to show you the tools. Okay. Also, I need to show you the Burp Suite. It has only one video for that one. So at the end of this training, I hope you'll have a good knowledge to be an expert for website ethical hacking, and you can join a bug bounty program to find vulnerabilities and gaining money. Okay. Return back to finalize our session. We have web fundamentals. Show me here. I have a web server. For your information, web server, okay, it has front end and back end. Front end using this coding language, HTML, CSS, JavaScript, to communicate with the client's browser, okay. And the back end, once you receive request from the client to web server, it communicates to the, let's say this is the web server and this is the database behind the web server, the backside, okay. He gets the information from the client, then he sends information to the database and retrieve information if the client is legitimate, and send back the request as response to the client. They are using what between the web server and the database, using back end, it's called PHP coding, SQL coding and database, plus Java and Python. Okay. We have extra PHP, SQL, and Python. The front end is totally website language, HTML, CSS, and Java. Okay. Now, how the web application works? As we mentioned already, we have front end and back end. I already explained that one. How the application works, front end, I explained to you. Okay. User sees the front end coding, that one, by his browser, and he if press F12, okay, F12, let's say this one, and F12, open H2, open the, okay. Open this information for you, okay. Develop information. When you can find the HTML coding and the script, okay. You can open it also by here. Go to more tools, I think. Developer tools here. Same, okay. Same. You can move. Let's say this here, develop tools, the scripting here, elements, okay. And as I showed you last time in the building HTML, you find all the how it build this web page, okay, using HTML. Yeah, and you can go one by one, okay, and check, okay. Also have a console for JavaScript. This console you can use JavaScript, okay, write the command of JavaScript and so forth. This is how, okay, let's go domain object model, okay. As I told you here last time in my training, VS Code, FS Code here, when you open new file, for example, okay, a new file, whatever, for example, dot HTML, enter. When you press shift exclamation mark enter, give you a DOM. This is a DOM, the DOM, okay, called document object models, okay, all the information. But that one we show you already in the F12, it show you the field information details in that web page, in this DOM, okay. Now we have backend. User cannot see backend because backend is between the web server and the database, Okay, client side, server side, we have HTTP request and HTTP response for the web server. Okay, web server communicate with database server using SQL. Okay, database SQL and other language, PHP, Java, or Python. As I told you here area, we have example or some servers I show you already. Okay, the servers. Apache, Desktop, Example, Unix, Microsoft, IS, those are servers. Okay, I think here now how HTTP request works. Okay, first of all, this is the request coming from the client to the web server. What inside the request? We have different methods: get, delete, put, post, options. Okay, the get, I need to have information. Okay, post, I need to usually when you send username password using post. I'm giving example. Both has different delete option to see what kind of different method it has. Okay, so we have a get. I need to show you if I open I closed Burp Suite. Okay, maybe it's next session because it will take long time if I open that one. I don't like to make it very long session. And at any rate, here I have the path. Okay, if you open the website, you have, for example, the path. You should have go to any website, Canva. You see this path. You see where is located the files inside the path. It's a file, different type of files have different paths. Okay, different information, different path. Okay, we have a host. It is, let's say, Facebook. Okay, the website, and using this protocol HTTP 1.1. Okay, then we have a request header inside the website. Inside the user agent, what kind of browser using. Okay, the Windows as well. Give me a lot of information. Chrome, using browser Chrome or Safari, whatever. Except encoding, what kind of encoding can use. Connection, keep alive. Okay, when you ping, for example, keep alive to show keeping alive of that device, because it gives information is keep alive the connection. And these are the cookies. If the malicious or the hackers steal those cookies, he can make hijacking to your session. Okay, request body, and here's the body of the remaining information of the web page. Okay, this is the request. But if you need to find the reply, I prefer to open for you Burp. Okay, so I close it recently. I close it. This one I need to give you training about it. Okay, just to show you the request and response. I give it in different session because I don't like to make this session very long. Okay, let's open while I'm explaining to you. Is the response. The response will come from the web server, return back to the client after the client sends the request, as I show you the request messages. Okay, the response. Response also, he said the protocol are used with the server, and 200 is okay. That means the connection is okay, successful. Okay, here this code, status code, it has different numbers: 200, 300 series, 400, 500. 300 is redirected or moved. That means this web server to somewhere else. Client, this is reply from client, okay. Responsibilities, maybe you have 404 look like is not available, it's for a client problem. We have 500 error is server error, from server this error. Any 500 is from server, any 400 is from client. 300 is redirect or moved. 200 that means successful, okay. This response back, okay, the connection successful, the date, okay, the time, cache control is private, and so far content type, what kind of text, HTML, and the character of the text is used. Content encoding, what kind of encoding, server, what kind of server, remember engines, not Apache, not example, okay. I give you what kind of server, and content links, set the cookies. Here's the cookies again. In the path, inside the cookies we have the path domain, expiry, and so far. When will be expired these cookies, okay? Security on. Let me open that one, okay. Temporary, okay, next. Start pop-up. Right. So, what the difference between HTTP and HTTPS? It look like the difference between cars. One car is not covered, open. It will be in danger from any kind of, let's say if you are running inside the car, maybe you will be exposed to any kind of dangerous actions, like somebody threw something, or you are very fast and very cold wind, or maybe heavy rainy, will be look like put yourself under dangerous, okay. It's not secure. The information is vulnerable, not secure. But if you are using HTTPS with secure, using SSL TLS protocol, encryption protocol, the data will be secured and encrypted. The malicious hackers, he cannot be able to access to this or to read this information, and look like a very armed car. It protects you as the people inside, okay. So what kind of road they are using? Road TCP road. Road TCP is layer 4, is responsible for connectivity end to end, okay, to send the information to the server, okay. And Facebook web server communicate with database. That's all, okay. What else? This is the URL. What we have URL? We have HTTPS, which is the protocol, as here. We have some domain. What subdomain is, for example, facebook.com is a domain. Subdomain may be, let's say, US branch. For example, facebook.com. We have some domain in USA. This is an example, okay. Domain host is the facebook.com. This is the domain host, facebook.com, okay. blog.example.com, that means, or blog.facebook.com, that means the subdomain, this one. Now, the top level domain .com, maybe .net, .org, this is called top level domain. And what the port number are used? Because HTTPS use 443. If HTTP only use 80, it's not secure. The secure one 443. Okay, this is the path. I have path master and documents. Okay, now we have question mark and parameter. 1 equal value 2 and parameter 2 equal. This is called parameters. Okay, in JavaScript or HTML. Fragment hash. Okay, section 2. Okay, this is the information how it will be. Okay, what else? A proxy Burp Suite. This is what Burp Suite I'm showing you here. Let me talk about it. Burp Suite is working as a proxy between the browser, I mean the client, and the connection to internet. Okay, because this used by pen tester, used by security analysis, cybersecurity experts, and even hackers. This has a lot of features and a lot of let's say tools, internal tools or feature or functions used. Let me show you something before I talk. I open this one. So now this is a Burp Suite. I will not talk in details because not for the session. I need to show you only. So I need to access. I will try to open Mozilla or Firefox. For example, open Firefox. I open it, okay? To show you. Okay. Now is coming. Be patient, please, with me. Let me stop this. So I open the Mozilla, which is the Firefox. I install here Burp, by the way, instead using my proxy settings. When I using Mozilla, I need to Burp Suite, I need to make a proxy, that one, or I put my localhost IP in the proxy. Okay, this localhost IP, why I put it? Because I get it from the Burp Suite. Go to the proxy in the settings here. I get the IP address from here. Okay, and using port 8080. I use it in my browser as I show you. Okay, my browser. Okay, in proxy, or if I don't like to use this one, it's difficult, I can use the Burp. Here I install an extension called Foxy Proxy, and I configure the Burp as the same IP address and the port numbers. So right now, let's see how I can intercept, intercept any communication from the client to any server. Facebook.com, enter. So I get this one. Now I cannot access Facebook until I give a permission to forward this. I forward all of them. Okay, now you see now I already forward. Okay, now I already should access the Facebook. See, or I need to put username and password. I should show you. This will give me kind of the method login. Okay, that's all. So again forward, but also I can stop the intercept and again put the information without intercepting. You see, it works also. It works with me without intercept. Okay, intercept I can catch the request. I manipulate the request and send. As a hackers, okay, ethical hackers. But for I make it off just to show you in the target here what kind of information I get here. I get information. Okay, scoop, no scoop here. Dash target proxy. In the proxy HTTP history, I have what I visited many Facebook, for example, today. Okay, this is a get. Okay, this is the original request. I show you here. This is the response for the server using protocol OK200 as I show you in the slide. You see, I will not go in details, just show you. And so this is get method. Post method when I send username and password. You see, this is when I send username and password. Okay, I will not go in details. Okay, this is the response. Just I show you intruder. I can, for example, right click, send to repeater intruder, where I can hear what going to order to manipulate something and do an attack. Okay, repeater, if I select to repeater, that one, proxy repeater, I can manually test. I do some test. I look like I'm sending and find the request, the response. Then I change something and send, find the response. So I'm checking. Look like mimic sending request to server, and I find the response, what will be as response. Then I can understand the things and can then apply for real scenario. It has many things. Okay, dashboard, target, also can make scan. This is a free version, code community version. We cannot make scan for to find vulnerabilities, flaws, bugs in that the systems or websites. It is paid version. Okay, it has a lot of things. Okay, just now close it. Okay, no more. I think today finish. Okay, anything I need to revise, I'm not sure. How to Burp Suite, I show you how Burp Suite works. Okay, I think Netcraft, I forget to show you Netcraft to download Netcraft. I think this is Netcraft here. Netcraft, this one. I can go to resources, I can go to extensions. From extensions I go browser protection, extensions here. Okay, browser protection. Okay, then I need to download the extension for Chrome, for Firefox, and so far I have extension here will be, and then I will pin the extension. I will be activated all the time. If I go to any website, malicious website, it can tell me this warning, malicious website, don't go inside. It's good Netcraft, okay, for that things. You go inside Netcraft and see what service they have other service. Also you have what a scan advisor, and I have this one, a site guarding. Site guarding, it make scanning, free scanning vulnerabilities for your website. Okay, just go to the home page and make it can also give you protection for your website. It can make scanning and protection, but by fees. Okay, with scanning it can do free of charge for you. Put here the web scan and check, and you will see the vulnerabilities what are there. Thank you for today's session. I hope you enjoy, get a good information. Please, if you find my session is useful for you, don't forget to make subscription, likes, and share it to others. I hope to enjoy. I see you in the next session. Have a good time. Take care. Goodbye.